Kayla? Damn it.
Yeah. I answered to that too.
Kayla, damn it.
Yeah.
Yep. Eeny meeny.
You go. You got a new record. Do it.
Yeah?
Yes.
You got, that's scary.
No, it's beautiful. Do it.
All right. All right. I'm going to start out with a song that literally the first line, I don't want you to do that. Yeah, it's just a song. Stop spending your money on me. Stop saying I'm a pretty little thing. I'm a runner running on dreams. Don't spend your money on me. I'm a ride on the wrong set of tracks. Couple years you ain't ever getting back. If this is love, I'll eat my hat. We're on the wrong damn tracks. You've been letting them keep you down so long. Why you wanna stay so down? I don't wanna be one more sad thing wearing my welcome out. Stop bitching about the billboard signs. You ain't ever gonna change their minds. This town loves a bald-faced lie. You can't worry about the signs. Everything ain't about you, babe. I'm lying in a bed I made. Every little last word I say ain't about you, babe. You've been letting them keep you down so long. Why you wanna stay so down? I don't wanna be one more sad thing wearing my welcome out. Ain't the truth just razor sharp? There's a reason it's cold and hard. The whole world's out to break your heart. Ain't it cold and hard? The whole world's out to break your heart. Lord. Thanks, y'all. Kayla Ray. Thank you for coming and playing songs with me and drinking a small amount of vodka earlier.
Anytime.
It's really a trivial amount of vodka.
Yeah, so far.
And it was like a quarter of a mile from here, so it really doesn't even count.
Yeah, there's no residual effect at all. Yeah.
Distance matters.
How long ago did I meet you? Like 5 years ago, maybe? Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, we're playing at the House of Blues
Yep.
in Dallas, and we learned that we have a cult in common.
We do.
But we'll get there. I'm from Waco, so it makes sense. Anyway. I didn't write this, which is strange to do in this room, but my friend Jonathan Dews did. And I love it. It's the first song he ever wrote. And I heard it, and I thought, screw you, I quit. And then I thought, maybe I'll just record it instead. She left Rockport in December. She had nothing left to lose. Daddy died the prior winter, and Mama fell in love with booze. But she cashed in all her pennies. Been saving for so long. Asked the neighbors to watch the house as she nailed the last board on. Hello, goodbye, hello, freedom. Here's to all the miles that build you along the way. Hello, hard times, and hello, demons. Here's to all the nights when you're too afraid to pray. thought New Orleans was the coolest. Never seen that shit before. They had cold case files and voodoo smiles and bluesmen on tour. Hey, but the darkness of the city began to show around her eyes. She found comfort in the needle and Daddy's stub-nosed 45. Hello, goodbye, hello, freedom. Here's to all the miles that build you a long way. Hello, hard times and hello, demons. Here's to all the nights when you're too afraid to pray. She was born to migrant workers in southeast Arkansas. He had 2 strikes against him before he ever learned to crawl. But they crossed paths south of Reno. They fell in love and placed their bets. But hope don't last forever, and a falling knife is hard to catch. Hello, goodbye, hello, freedom. Here's to all the miles that build you a long way. Hello, hard times and hello, demons. Here's to all the nights when you're too afraid to pray. She left Rockport in December. She had nothing left to lose, and Daddy died the prior winter. Mama fell in love with booze. Jonathan Dews, everybody.
Ooh, you sing a pretty song. Gosh, what did I play after that? Lord. I'll do this one. Might even use a pick for it. Special feeling. That's a special feeling, Lloyd. You had to be there. Okay. He's swimming in the Knob Creek in my coffee. Cuts me like a razor with his name all over me because I can't run from the blood that's running through my veins. He wrote half the first page of my story, took off on a list of big mistakes. He's been in the way that I stand and walk, and inside every fist I've ever made. Oh, the apple and the tree, it never applied to me. No bridges to burn or cross. You can't lose or find what you never had or lost. I'm told he's in the mirror when I'm not looking. If I thought it'd help, I'd close my eyes. I try not to make a sound, then I open my mouth and his voice comes out sometimes. Oh, the apple in the tree, it never what you never had or lost. Been walking around the world like it's haunted. There ain't no place I can go where he's not been. Took this long to know the only things haunted are the shoes that I'm walking in. Oh, the apple in the tree, it never applied to me. No bridges to burn or cross, no one to miss at all. You can't lose or find what you never had or lost.
Thanks, y'all. I believe Heather Little is a national treasure. I really do.
Back at you.
No way. I'm so
Back
proud
at
to
you,
do
homie.
this. Really. Okay, so today's been a good day, I have to say. You know, aside from getting to do this, I had a shower beer today, and there's just not a
You
better.
can't beat it.
You can't beat it, man.
You can't.
I know. Oh man. I had a 17-minute nap and a shower beer pre-gig. That's just recipe.
Was the shower inside or outside?
It was inside. It was inside.
Okay, so
Okay.
next time you get a chance, outside shower beer.
Game on. Okay. All right.
I'm saying
I'll let you know. I'll document it. Well, it's field research, literally, at this
it
point.
is feel. I mean, it's important. Covert mission.
In that spirit, this song is called "The Drunk Man's Gospel."
Yes, ma'am.
Can't you see the shadows that dance on the wall? There ain't nothing quite as lonely as a curtain when she falls. Backstage is just a place folks think they want to be. It's full of poets and losers and loners just like me. And ain't we all just looking for a place to make amends, where the singers act like gypsies, the drunkards act like men? There ain't a single one of us can talk about the truth. We're drowning it in sorrow and washing it in booze. Hey, but I know there's a place beyond the sunset. The streets are paved with gold. The cripple will walk, the blind will see, the mute will rise and sing with me. And I pray, Lord, come swiftly. Yes, I pray, Lord, come swiftly. Can't you see the shadows that dance around my mind? They shackle me with pain and waste away my time. I know I'm not alone. To hell, we're all drawing straws. Bartender, pour me one more. My back's against this wall. Hey, but I know there's a place beyond the sunset. The streets are paved with gold. The cripple will walk, the blind will see, the mute will rise and sing with me. And I pray, Lord, come swiftly. Yes, I pray, Lord, come swiftly. See, this ain't really or this ain't where this song ends. No, the love I'm singing about goes beyond the breath of man. Spring will pass and flowers fade. I'm here for just a time. But don't you worry, darling, you're always on my mind. Just beyond the sunset, the streets are paved with gold. The cripple will walk, the blind will see, the mute will rise and sing with me. And I pray, Lord, come swiftly. Yes, I pray, Lord, come swiftly. Can't you see the shadows that dance on the wall? There ain't nothing quite as lonely as a curtain when she falls. Thank you. Happy songs for you. Thank you.
There's not a whole bunch of that sort of thing that gets to me, but God, dog.
My bad.
That's one of the first songs I think I heard you sing.
Really?
Yep. Yep. I don't think it was in your set at House of Blues. I don't think it was. But I'm definitely the second time I ever heard you play it, definitely. Because I was like, shit. I quit. This is it. It's the end of it.
Get out of here with that.
I no longer write songs. And Meredith Crawford feels the same way.
Man.
Y'all know who Meredith Crawford is?
You should if you
God,
don't.
dog. Yeah, she quit too.
Man.
She quit too. I watched her. Saw it happen. I'm gonna do this one. Shooting straight up to the sky. I like rattling their cages when my 302 rolls by. I'm an analog trespasser through their digital ages. Learned to drive in 85. I like needles on my gauges. Needles on my gauges. 17 ain't what it was when my granddad was a boy. He lied about his age, so they let him fight the war. Then my brother took his turn. Lord, did our family foot the bill? They just thanked him for his service and pumped him full of pills. When the satellites go out, I'll finally be right at home. And the static and the squeals of my transistor radio. I played hooky in high school to go to work, stake my claim. Running hard from all the bastards, knew me by my father's name. He never rode, he barely called. He left well enough alone. By the time he really died, I read it on my phone. When the satellites go out, I'll finally be right at home. And the static and the squeals of my transistor radio. Saying all the things I thought I'd never say, like back in my time. And kids these days, they don't make them like they used to. They don't make them like they used to. me smiling in the dark with my transistor radio. Thanks, y'all.
You know it's good when in the moment, just right after you quit, you hear somebody go, shit.
I function on cuss words real good, I found. I saw a TikTok the other day with a dude that was a trainer, and every other word was something horrendous you'd never say in front of, folks that don't subscribe to the cuss word theory.
Sorry for
But
y'all.
I thought, I could get down with this dude. I really could.
I grew up with my grandparents, and so we couldn't even say I'm just gonna sit on my butt or something. So I think it was I just stored them all up until I was grown, and now they just evade me,
Oh, man.
So I'm sorry in advance for that.
I think my grandma used them all up while I was growing up. So I had to wait till I got grown to be able to for there to be any in the ether for me to grab, because she just was like, everything but the F-bomb.
That one's sacred, right?
What's that?
That one's sacred. You can't say it.
Yeah, she would I heard her say it 2 times in my life.
Really?
Yes, 2 times. And yeah, it was for real. It's real. Woo.
I want to ask you about what drew him out over.
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk later.
We'll talk. All right. So let's see here. So I released a COVID project called Songs of Extreme Isolation, Economic Crisis, and Other Funny Things, because I was trying to be real vague about my point. I can do that. This song is also about field research. I have a theory, that a man that is willing to drink a hard seltzer in front of God and everybody doesn't have shit to overcompensate for,
It's all research.
He's gonna get White Claw wasted. It's a hard seltzer night, but he can just taste it. You can't judge the heart on a White Claw man by the size of his can. He knows all of Black Hawk's greatest hits. He likes the girls when he's working for just the tips. He gives them what he can, 'cause he's a White Claw man. Wasted. It's a hard seltzer night, but he can just taste it. You can't judge the heart on a White Claw man by the size of his can. He don't overcompensate with no tall boy. Why, that wouldn't be very fair at all, holding hands with his can, 'cause he's a White Claw man. Around his eyes are just a proof of a better claw's gone by, and he'll do. He was front row convicted right here in front of God and everybody, 'cause he's a White Claw man. And he's gonna get White Claw wasted. It's a hard seltzer night, but he can just taste it. You can't judge the heart on a White Claw man by the size of his cane. Say you can't judge the heart on a White Claw man by the size of his can. Don't judge the heart on a White Claw man by the size of his cane. My bad. I didn't mean to make you blush.
Somebody get all triggered? Is that what happened?
Trauma.
You struck a little. God help me.
I
Lord
mean,
have mercy.
maybe. No, no, sort of. I'm not. It's one night in Omaha. Moving right. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Wait, some kind of what now? Oh well, I mean, what kind of liquor you want? Which kind of alcohol would you like to sing about?
You got any vodka?
Well,
Do I?
Some whiskey, some vodka, go deep. Kayla, we'll take it all.
I'm gonna play this because my friend Anna's here. My best friend Anna's here. We've been friends since I was 12 and she was 11. 7th grade, Miss Saylor's math class. My friend Anna. We were going to school. Nobody could say her name in the little tiny town where we grew up. So the office people would say, "Would Lourdes Hernandez please come to the office?" Her middle name's Anayeli, so she started going by Anna. But nobody could say Lourdes, so just Anna. It's better. We wrote this song because we had a house full of kids. We had 6 kids between us, and she and I both divorced at the same time, and just like our lives have always been kind of parallel like that. And one day we found ourselves with no children in the house. And the youngest was 3 at the time, about to be 4. And it's like, that doesn't happen. It had never happened. And by some strange alignment of the planets, and I don't know, Merle Haggard and Jesus and everybody else that got involved, everybody, it was like, we were like, what do you want to do? She's like, I don't know, what do you want to do? And we had accidentally acquired quite a collection of pretty full bottles of liquor. You can't drink when you have small children around. You shouldn't. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to drink.
Nobody told my mom.
You should not become inebriated. Should not drink a whole bunch of. You get it. You know where we're going. So we were like, I don't know. What do you want to do? Let's have a drink. Or 12. We accidentally wrote this song. My friend Jack lives in a big glass house. My friend Jack knows what I'm all about. Comes around in a brown paper sack. When he comes to see me, he never goes back. There's something about my friend Jack. My friend Jim, he's got a hole in his head. He can't remember a word I've said. And it don't matter what I get myself in. He's the one who looks past all my friends. There's something about my friend Jim. When I'm with you, I'm still alone. But the whiskey gives me courage to stay home. I don't run, but I'll hide. When I lay down, I'll fly so high. I'll curl up in a purple velvet bag with a shiny crown that makes up all you lack. And when I'm gone, I'll feel all of my doubts fly away on a big soft cloud. God, I love you, my shiny crown. When I'm with you, I'm still alone. But the whiskey gives me courage to stay home. I don't run,
but I'll hide. When I lay down, I'll fly so high. I'm so tired, but my eyes, they just won't close. In a while, I'll be quiet and peace will come. If you shake me but can't wake me from my dark, won't you pray and meet my Maker's mark? When I'm with you, I'm still alone. Come on, whiskey, give me courage to stay home. To stay home. Those little tiny ones are about to graduate high school in a couple weeks. Man, you're old. You weren't supposed to say that part.
I'm older than her. Makes up all the things you like. That's great. That's a great song.
Thanks, man.
I have the best seat in the house. I've already prepared myself just to cry in front of all of you tonight. I don't do that. I am pretty prideful. In case you can't tell by my shoulder pads, you know.
Your shoulder pads.
I'm bringing them back. They're coming. They're coming. I'm coming, and shoulder pads are coming with me.
I lost my mind over it. We've already talked about it, but that's a song, right? No. It is now. Shit.
All right, I have a song about drinking by yourself. I'm drunk. The man at the newsstand tells me it's day 3. Oh, but every now and then one just needs a minute. Or maybe it's just me. Either way, I hit the door, I sit down, watch the liquor pour. It ain't always this way, one could say if they may. I've been here before. 'Cause it's just that I've been thinking maybe I've been wrong. Oh, and it's just a fact that leaving it's always been easier than staying home. And if you were here, I'd tell you, darling. Oh, but how could you know? For the part of me still loves you, darling. There's a part still likes to drink alone. So I'm drunk. Barely hanging on. It's a man for the Sunday news. He shakes his head and hands me Wednesday's post. And yes, yesterday's dress, wearing last night's wine, left another just dangling out on the line. It's just a notch on the post, I'll take square on the chin, I'll buy around and start it all over again. 'Cause it's just that I've been thinking maybe I've been wrong. Oh, and it's just a fact that leaving, it's always been easier than staying gone. And if you were here, I'd tell you, darling. Oh, but how could you know? For the part of me still loves you, darling, is a part still likes to drag along. Oh, the part of me still loves you, darling, is a part still likes to drag along. Thanks.
I feel like if Merle Haggard knew better, he would have.
Man,
I mean,
thank
to tell you,
Thanks.
if he would have known better, he'd have cut that song all day. Y'all, we tune because we care.
Yeah, okay.
Here at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe. Y'all tip your waitress and your bartender. Or, just hold on a second while I tune. I don't know how people say interesting shit while they're tuning their guitars. It fascinates the hell out of me. Some people are up here telling all kinds of stories that have points and mean stuff and full sentences that, real sentence structure. And I'm I just need some nouns and verbs that kind of match or feel like they ought to go together. I'm not going to pretend like I can. I can't.
You ever ate a fried pigeon?
Do what? A fried pigeon? Not that I was aware of, but I'm pretty sure it happened.
Yeah, fair.
I didn't know it at the time, but it would explain a lot if someone came to me now and went, so you remember that place we stopped at in Killeen? It was pigeon. I'd be like, I got you. I know exactly what place you mean.
I just wanted to know.
It's not bad, right? I mean,
No.
it's a dove, essentially.
A plump one.
Fat
Yeah.
dove. This is awful.
Sorry.
This is terrible. I like it, though. I do like it. I might have to go there every time I tune my guitar now.
About whether or not you've ate a fried pigeon once before?
I'll have to poll the audience. Anybody eat a fried pigeon? Talk amongst yourselves.
I mean, I'm just trying to reach people up here.
Shit. Who's anybody reached? Anybody?
It was just me that ate the pigeon. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving
It's
right
just you, Kayla. God, dog. I'm really sorry. It would appear that it's just us.
along. My bad.
I don't want your hands, don't want your tools. Your knife is dirty and your plans are cruel. You can't fix broken hearts or rules. Your knife is dirty and your plans are cruel. Well, I burned up the clutch in the Cavalier. I drove all the way home in second gear, like I killed myself trying to disappear. Try not to be stuck with you out here. I ought to be better by now, but I got mixed up with you somehow. I ought to be better by now. There's 9 roads in, one way out. I ought to be better by now. I ought to be better by now. You crawled out of the woods that night, fit to kill anybody big enough to die. The boy you were is the man I know. That was 100 years ago. That was 100 years ago. And I ought to be better by now, but I got mixed up with you somehow. I ought to be better by now. There's 9 roads in, one way out. I ought to be better by now. I ought to be better by now. Well, I'm wasted and love being wrong. I learned too late and I stayed too long. You carved a hole in the soul of me, and I filled it up with gasoline. A man like you won't feel a thing. That sharper blade ought to come out clean. That sharper blade ought to come out clean. And I ought to be better by now, but I got mixed up you somehow. I'll be better by now. There's 9 roads in, one way out. I ought to be better by now. I ought to be better by now. I ought to be better by now. I ought to be better by now.
Thanks, y'all.
Talking about reaching people, I listened to that song 6 times today.
What?
I did. That YouTube video when you're in your little like yellow scarf, I listen to it all the time.
Oh
That's
my.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. That's a beautiful
Thanks,
song.
man.
I only
Aw.
asked about the pigeon because I really thought that, like, maybe
You know,
somebody,
it's a reasonable conclusion to draw.
that somebody else would have eaten a fried pigeon.
Well, I mean that I particularly would eat.
Well, I thought if there was anybody else in the world.
We've
that could
just
relate
had
to me.
a little bit of conversations.
My grandparents, we raised Modena pigeons and
They
painted.
raised,
Yeah,
like, grew them up on purpose. People do that?
on purpose.
That's the
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I mean, I heard people like, I raise quail. I have an incubator for my quail eggs. Burp, derp, derp. Okay. But that's like it's quail. Like people will
quail is a
talk about it
delicacy
like,
and pigeon is
here's,
not.
I'm gesturing with my wine glass as I tell you
yeah.
about my gall-darn quail orchard in the shed, right? Derp, derp. And then, but nobody's like, hey, I raise pigeons.
Yeah.
Hey, you
That's
ever
right,
raise
it's more of
pigeons?
it's more of a beer crowd.
You ever raised pigeons? You get more meat off pigeon than you do quail, I'll tell you right
Damn
now.
right you do. And quail, they nest on the ground, so they're real prone to fire ants. But pigeons, they know better. Right. That's real. Anyway, my granny, I caught her one time. She, my cousins and I, sometimes we had like a Brookshire's in town, you know. And my cousins, we'd have fried chicken on Sunday after church. And we always thought that it came from the deli. And we were just tickled to have like potato logs and fried chicken from the Brookshire's deli. And one time I came in the kitchen and I caught my little granny pulling, she kept the box and she was pulling these fried pieces of some poultry and putting it into the Brookshire's box before she presented it to us. And I always wondered why they were so little. I just thought that they were just being, extra kind because we were all so small at the time. At the deli, they were giving us small pieces. Turns out they're pigeons from the yard. She swore me to secrecy, but she's dead now. Anyway, this is a song about them. Doesn't say a word about pigeons, but my grandfather was colorblind, though, and my grandmother taught him how to, tell the difference in the color of a feather by its texture. There. Fried pigeon. We tune because we care.
I'm so freaking in. I have no idea. I'm so in.
What?
I can't wait.
Sawdust and coffee rings were the things that built the man that as I'd grow would provide the things I'd need. He never had much to say at all. He kept a pocket watch in his overalls, but he made the sunset and his fingers bleed. And he says he married young 'cause she was different. She was fun all day, saying that she looked some like me. If she had it, she'd give it all. But boys, don't you piss her off. You'd find out just what fire means. But the days were long and the weeds were tall, and we'd snap peas out of early fall. See, we lived like it was 1963. Didn't have things like the other kids, but I thank God for the things I did. And it's this kind of blood that runs in me. See, it's a shame a man today, he can turn his face and walk away from a little girl with eyes just like his own. Couldn't blame it on his raising. You see, his folks, they did the saving, and the man I lost, I suppose I'll never know. But the days were long and the weeds were tall, and we'd snap peas out of early fall. See, we lived like it was 1963. Didn't have things like the other kids, but I thank God for the pigeon I did. And it's this kind of blood that runs in me. See, it's this kind of blood that runs in me. And the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. See, I've got peace just like the river. And when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Songs about pigeons, thank you.
God, I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that.
That was the long way around, I'm sorry.
I wasn't ready for that pigeon you sneaked in there. That's not the first time I've said that sentence either, in case y'all are wondering. Which is really frightening, actually, now that I think of it. It might be a t-shirt. I'm saying. Lord. Well, that was nobody saw it. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
know I am confused, but I do know I will never bloom where I am planted. If I always take for granted I could just become a bird and roam the sky. I was young in the city, and my walls were broken glass, my ceiling non-existent, and my floor the only grass. Oh, 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 oh. There was money in the desert, but the nights were too damn cold. All the days soaked in gin. I'm too old for that shit. Oh, oh, oh. But I'm here with you now, and it's a bloody mess. Do I pack it in and run, or stay and drink myself to death? I am confused, but I do know I will never bloom where I am planted. If I always take for granted I could just become a bird and roam the sky. What if you would clip my wings and say I must avert my eyes from a world of pretty things? Then I'd never soar, sing or fly. You should never take for granted I'll just bloom where I am planted. I'll remember I'm a bird and roam the sky. There's not a lot of story behind that. I borrowed my son's Ranger because my truck was, and then, yeah.
You found it.
I wrote that driving home from Fort Worth in my son's Ranger with the clutch going out.
I love it. I love it.
That's pretty much it. There's no pigeons involved, but, you know.
You didn't specify which kind of bird it was.
I mean, I didn't want to embarrass anybody, you know. Pigeons are sensitive. They get a bad rap, but they're actually very sensitive creatures. A lot of people don't know that. You can add that to any statement, and then that's supposed to make the whole room be like, oh, wow, I'm stupider than you. A lot of people don't know that.
That pigeons are sensitive?
You love that when people say that, like they say something, they go, a lot of people don't know that. So it's like supposed to make you feel better in case you didn't know that. But chances are, you already fucking knew that. You've known it since you were a toddler, but that person that's saying it to you just learned it 8 minutes ago. But they want you to know, don't feel bad if you're like me and you learned it just now. Just like if just now was 15 minutes ago, that was me and I felt bad. So maybe that person's just really compassionate.
I bet that's it. Just steeped in empathy. I'm sure you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
I love you, Heather Little. Thank y'all for letting us do this. This is the
I
most
love you,
fun I've
Kayla
had
Ray.
like in a song
Thank
club
y'all for
in a
coming.
long time. I feel like I'm taking gluttonous liberties, but
You should save everybody from this conversation.
save everybody from this conversation. Okay, this is a song about the army of the Swiss. Quarantine can bone can't go wrong. Tastes like aluminum, hits real strong. You got a Miller Lite and a pocket knife. You make a quarantine can bong. That's a Swiss Army knife for those of you taking notes at home. Cause you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't buy papers and you can't hoof glue. The world's gone to hell and there ain't no end in sight. But the way I see it, America's free. If I wanna catch Rona, it's up to me. But I make all my problems flee with a quarantine can bong. Yep. Into San Diego, Craftsman Ranch, reminder that I ain't no bitch. A thing to do when you're in a pinch is make a quarantine can bone. Cause you can't go to work, you can't go to school, you can't buy papers and you can't hoof glue. The world's gone to hell and there ain't no end in sight. Hey, quarantine can bone can't go wrong. Tastes like aluminum and hits real strong. You got a Miller Lite and a pocket knife, make a quarantine can bone. Got a Miller Lite and a pocket knife. Your uncle lost your pipe, you gotta get right. The world is dark, but things are bright with a quarantine can bone. Love songs, thank you.
My gracious, I don't even know. Lord. I got nothing.
It says Heather Little, which is a crock of bullshit. I'm Heather Little and I have nothing. Yeah, okay.
I love that song. I tried to sneak a little video of that last time I saw you play, and I failed miserably. Not like I failed. It was bad. I'm pretty sure I've written like 6 or 7 versions of I Failed.
Me too, same.
That was the Songwriter Challenge. Tell me you failed without telling me you failed.
Oh, okay.
I got you all day. Just name any song I've ever written, and there you go. Here it is. I'm gonna play this one again because this is one that I tinkered around with, and my friend Drew came over to write 100,000, 15 billion years ago, and Anna was there too, and we accidentally wrote this. I'm from a little tiny town, like a little bitty one, and when you're from a little tiny town, you feel like you're the only person in the entire universe that feels the way that you do because you don't have a lot of shit to bounce yourself off of. You wake up and go, oh my God, there's the 8 people I know are this other way that's not like me. And so you really can feel like you're the only person alive sometimes that gets what's going on with you. And sometimes that can be really specific to your experience like when you're growing up and you're starting to figure out, I wonder if this person likes me or wants to go on a date with me or whatever, and you let that, sometimes your self-esteem gets tied into that, and it has a really big impact on how you deal with yourself going forward. So anyway, that's what this song's about. He was always kind of skinny, with lots of freckles and hardly any friends. His 11th birthday, nobody came, so he dove into his video games again. All through high school he waited. Nobody showed up to save him from a lonely
She was always almost pretty. She would have liked to be anyone but her. Couple guys double dared and made some bets. Who's gonna be the one to get her first? She thought she found one to hold her, and he left her crying on the shoulder of a lonely town. How is it that even stupid boys know how to turn a girl inside out? 4,000 people and not a soul around. This lonely town. It's a lonely town. How am I the only one who didn't get it when they passed the cool moves out? 4,000 people and not a soul around. This lonely town.
Not a soul around.
Not a soul around.
It's real. Okay, I want to play this. This is new. This is sort of that. In some ways you grow out of it. In some ways you just grow into it all over again, you know?
God, dog. She's a songwriter. Shit. Some ways you grow into it all over again.
You know how hard it only beats so many times. Ain't it a damn shame yours ain't here beating next to mine? And with each morning sun and its band of gold, remember time is yours and yours alone to hold. With souls a little older than the rest, we're still bridled by the past. Let the fearful tongue confess. Yet for a moment I swear I heard you listen to me. But it's just life and it's retreat. And I've gone too far to go much farther, through hell and high water, to Abilene and back again. And maybe it's a wandering path that I found, or maybe I'm just out here looking for my kind. They say people meet people every day, but from where I stand right now, it's such a lonely thing to say. And as he lays his heavy hand upon me, it's no touch like yours, but it's mine for today. And I've gone too far to go much farther, through hell and high water, to Abilene and back again. And maybe it's a wandering path that I found, Maybe I'm just out here looking for my kind. Darling, I'm just out here longing for my kind. Thanks. Thank you. But sad songs and waltzes ain't selling this year.
Lord have mercy.
My bad. I played you the song about the pocket knife and the pigeon, and I'm trying.
Lord have mercy.
Sorry.
Lightening it up a little is not my strong suit. Where'd you get? Good lordy. Well.
You're like, great. This is totally. I paid my money. I came here just to suffer with all of it.
I can teach you how to smoke. I can show you how to drink. Scare the hell out of your folks. Tell a fine, dirty joke and how to act before you think. How to run from the cops. It ain't as hard as it looks. I'll learn you how to pick a lock, hide your liquor in your sock, and never feel like a crook. 'Cause I'm a good bad example. I'm the love child of sin and scandal. I'm a long shot, come on and gamble. I'm a good bad example. It was him, it wasn't me. Always works like a charm. If at first you don't succeed, flash your pearly teeth, pinky swear and cross your heart. You wanna make a big mistake, well, you're talking to the queen. Baby, that's a piece of cake. Hell, I do it every day. Come along and ride with me. 'Cause I'm a good bad example. I'm a love child of sin and scandal. I'm a long shot, come on and gamble. On this good bad example. I'm a good bad example. I'm a love child of sin and scandal. I'm a long shot, come on and gamble. On this good bad example. I'm not a genius or a saint, pretty proud of what I ain't. I'm a good bad example. I wrote that with my buddy Matt Bradshaw. Hadn't heard from him in a long time. He texted me today. I figured I'd play that one.
Said you're a love child of a city scandal?
Love child of sin and scandal.
Sin and scandal.
Sin and scandal.
I love that. So Heather and I learned really early upon meeting one another we have lots of things in common, you know, like the call I mentioned earlier. But so I've been thinking about this all week, and I really think that we should write like just a concept record, you know. I have this idea, that a few ideas I want to pitch to you. One is this it's a bluegrass record, or at least this one, you know. And the hook is, my daddy only calls me when he's fighting with his wife. And And then another one would be like a mid-tempo ballad thing, and I think the idea is like they won't know you stole that moped if you spray painted it a different color.
That's yes.
Okay, that's all I needed, folks. Here's a love song I have finished for you. I play this one a lot. It was inspired by the late great Roger Miller, who said, "Keep your pills in one pocket and your change in the other," because he had just swallowed a dime. Well, I keep these things down deep in my pocket head. Ain't a good luck charm, and it ain't a wallet. It's a handful of fun. Ain't nothing can top it. Every now and then I stop, lock, and pop it. You can find these things in the strangest of places, the richest of homes, on the prettiest of faces. Why, just last week I bought 6 off a soccer mom. Oh, pills. Pills. He's laughing because he knows I'm right. It's a rainbow of pharmaceutical street drug thrill. Oh, pills. See the lobbyists, the FDA, and all of their pills. It was in the Dillard's parking lot. That's how you know they're good. Get some from my dad and swap for some crack and some from a kid that don't know where he's at. 60 a month because my doctor is my buddy. Got round ones, skinny ones, square ones too. Hell, I even got some of the kind that you chew. It don't matter how you take them. All that matters is what they do. Oh, pills, pills. See, it's a rainbow of pharmaceutical street drug thrill. Oh, pills, pills. You see the lobbyists, the FDA, and all of their pills. I'll pick it. All right. I always wanted to make that joke right here in this place. You know, it's a town's joke. Some say that I'm addicted and these are the vices, but all I know is it kind of suffices. They want me to tell them all to just shut the fuck up. Oh, pills, pills. See, it's a rainbow of pharmaceutical street drug thrill. Oh, pills, pills. To the lobbyists, the FDA, and all of their pills. To the folks they pay to do what they say, the doctor, psychologist, the pharmacist, the radiologist, the oncologist, the endocrinologist, the gynecologist, the obstetrician, the pediatrician, and everybody's favorite electrician buddy from the east side of the river back home in Waco that we call Sparky. And all of their pills. Thank you.
My gracious. Hey, Joel, what you thinking back there? You thinking a couple more? Or you thinking more than that? This is rare. I've got a clock right here in front of me, and normally I have to just, I have to try to sneak a peek at my phone, pretend I'm not like, Facebooking or whatever the young people are doing these days. That's a yes and no. Joel's going to throw stuff at us to when it's time for us to stop singing. That's the safest bet.
That'll work.
I was talking to Anna this morning about this. We're talking about people who are kind of like streetlights, like especially when you're younger and you you're not really sure who you are at the time, and you like a person, and you're like, oh, they might like me too, because you see a little flicker. You're like, oh, I saw that, but then it goes out and there's nothing. But then when there's a flicker, you think maybe there's something, and then the flicker stops. But it's kind of like a street lamp, when it's just like, oh, but when it's dark, it is dark, like it's done, and you're just in the dark. But some people are kind of like that. That's not this entire song, but we were talking about that one thing this morning, so I'm going to play this song about it. That's literally a line in the song. We just kind of find refuge where there's refuge, Nobody buys a big new fancy house and is like, this is the place I'm going to seek refuge from now on. You know, you're like, when you think of in those terms, you seek refuge because you need a place and you need shelter and you need a place to be all right. I got a room at the sunset. Don't ask for where I've been or the whereabouts of the love that I was in. The door don't lock and the window won't close, but the heat is hot and the AC is cold. I'm safe inside, I suppose. This is home tonight. I'm alright. Never fall in love with a streetlight, 'cause on the day they burn out, he'd rather wait around for some stranger to come and light him up again. And he'll shine like the moon on anyone for standing on the corner. You ain't special, you ain't different, you ain't no one. You ain't no one. Spent too long in a dream on a cloud. Woke up tired in a muddy gown. Chained the wheel in a piss poor town. In a flash of light, burning blind. Don't throw your heart to white knight, 'cause he's a rodeo clown. He'll turn the whole world upside down, just dying to save someone again. When you're safe in his arms, there's an aching in his heart, waking up again. You ain't special, you ain't different, you ain't no one. You ain't no one. In the name of second chances, do-overs, and second glances, on second thought, the answer is no. A little better looks like love when it's really just one step above the pain you always known. Gotta learn to live alone. I got a room at the sunset. It's only mine and not for him. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah. Man. It's scary. In the best way. See right into the guts of people. You know? What do you do with that?
Whatever you want.
Okay, thank you. I know that one. I do. It's about the one consistent thing in my life. Till death do we part, to have and hold. See, it's a long way from sundown to the dawn of growing old. It swings a hammer and drives a nail, and it's in vain, for he can tell that my love for him died long ago. See, he's competing with your memory and Jameson whiskey, while the band plays another losing waltz. And there ain't no repentance for the drunkard's consensus when it's as simple as I can't get over you. See, there are things a woman wants, there are things a woman needs, there are things she can't live without. And there are things that time will change, things that time can't erase, and there are things that time knows nothing about. So he's competing with your memory and Jameson whiskey, while the band, it plays the last cheater's waltz. And there ain't no repentance for the drunkard's consensus when it's as simple as I can't get over you. No, there ain't no repentance for the drunkard's consensus when it's as simple as I can't get over you. Thanks. Thank you.
Goodness. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to do one more apiece, I think.
All
Do
right.
one more?
Sure.
Does that sound good? All right. I don't know what my one more is going to be. But thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming all the way down here and playing with us and having our very special, trivial amount of vodka time.
Anytime. I would die. Anytime.
It's just a small amount, really. It's probably fine. I know, like, the sky's falling, and literally they're putting together like 8 IKEA items upstairs above us right now. You can put together something from IKEA and have like 82 parts left over, and it's fine.
It's fun.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. And if it's not duct tape, yeah, I mean, it's fine. If vodka can't fix it, duct tape can. Trust me. Or maybe if duct tape can't fix it,
Vodka will.
vodka will. That's probably it. You can't do what we're doing forever. You can probably, but can you see? Well, Willie got some bank now, and he got people to run around with him and carry his shit around. I don't see being 90 years, and he has shit. I don't see being 90 years old being like, let me just run out to the truck and grab my PA real fast with my alone ass and my guitar. I don't see that happening. It doesn't necessarily pay your bills, to a certain degree. There's some building that goes along with it, and then there's some, it kind of peaks, and it's really specific to the individual and the artist, but that's that way for everybody. It's that way for, if you're a computer programmer, if you're a computer programmer, if you work in a cubicle every day like I did back in like the 90s and shit, everybody, there's a point in your life where shit changes and you just go like, what's really important to me? And that's kind of what this song is about, a little bit. It's called Won't Be Sorry.
I don't want to disappoint you. I don't mean to let you down, but I think I better say what's on my mind. I'm afraid of running out of time to bring a dream to life. Know how much you believe in me, and I know I can be anything. But what if you're what I wanna do until the rest of my life is through? If the words on my stone say this woman was our home, would you be sorry then? Well, I won't be sorry at all. I'm not saying I give up. I'm still building from the plans that you rescued from the deep end of the dark. I ain't no good at knowing where to start. I got a broken heart, and when it blinds me, you find a way. You're right behind me, whatever it takes. But what if you're what I wanna do until the rest of my life is through? If the words on my stone say this woman was our home, would you be sorry then? Well, I won't be sorry at all. I don't want your money, baby. I just wanna help you spend your time and give you all of mine. We're such temporary things, I can't take you with me when I go. No. What if you're what I wanna do till the rest of my life is through? If the words on my stone say this woman was our home, would you be sorry then? Well, I won't be sorry. No, I won't be sorry. I won't be sorry at all.
Thanks, y'all. Take us home, Kayla Ray.
Man. I don't know. I love that. I think about that every day. My inability to get out clean if I ever had the desire.
It's
Yeah.
tough, man. It's tough.
It's beautiful.
It's tough, because where are you playing next? What are you doing? When's your next record coming out? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing? Where'd you play last night?
Where are you sleeping
What
tomorrow?
about tomorrow?
Yeah. Probably in a parking lot.
Like,
You know?
loves, baby. Loves.
That's right. Yeah, all right. I hate to leave you with this. Pull down the shade and speak real low. See, there are only so many places alone can't go. Hide from you and hide from me. I'd hide from true, but it's been burned from memory. Was I really free? See, I long for the darkness and she calls out for me. Go on and keep reality. I'll keep my songs of lust and dissatisfaction. Hey, I'll bring you songs of lust and dissatisfaction. I can stay the course and shine my shoes with no proof of where I'd worn them. But freedom often comes to those too easily distracted. Leave me right where I lay. There's no need for bustle. I'll meet Jesus or I won't. Don't move a muscle. Was I really free? See, I long for the darkness and she calls out for me. Go on and keep reality. I'll keep my songs of lust and dissatisfaction. Hey, I'll bring you songs of lust and dissatisfaction. Pull down the shade and speak real low. See, there are only so many places alone can't go. This is Heather Little, everybody.
Oh, it's Kayla Ray.